Gene Basler here, Houston, Texas. The month is December. It's actually mid-December, the 14th. This year we've already had 5 mornings where I had to scrape my windshield, so we've had 5 frosts and it's not even officially winter yet. This pine tree is looking real poorly. Unfortunately, I would say that it's already dead, even though it's still more green than brown. It's got this dead neighbor, and it's also got that dead neighbor in the backyard. Even if you don't find pitch tubes on the trunk, I still want you to stand close to it and look down like this, and you see the reddish sawdust here and here and here, and to a lesser extent here in the crevices of the bark here. This is fresh. I don't know whether to call this peri-mortem or post-mortem, but largely because a pine tree can be, for all practical intents and purposes, dead and still remain mostly green aloft. These, with the gouges, with the crater around the hole, are the classic Sawyer beetle holes, which is a post-mortem critter. So I know that the tree is gone and needs to come down. I cannot necessarily blame it on pine bark beetles as the cause of death, just because some, peri-mortem, post-mortem beetle like a native ambrosia beetle, Myoplatypus, or a cerambycid like Sawyer beetle has come to the party, does not mean, by the way, does not mean that pine bark beetles were the cause. So with the binoculars I can't find any peach tubes even in the higher portion of the tree, so I have to assume that something else caused the demise of this tree. I want to... You see that X? Tiny little X? Right there? This scratch mark. This scratch mark. This set of scratches. This set of scratches. I'm not sure what they are. Here's another little X mark. Actually a Y. I'm not sure what causes those. Here's another little X. Another X. So these little superficial scratches on the bark, I'm really not sure what those are. I see those occasionally. I don't really see them on trees that are still alive. So whether or not there's a correlation or whether they're completely unrelated, I don't know. I'll welcome your comments and your questions. Again, it is December 14th. We have had 5 frosts here in Houston so far this season, and we have seen active Ips calligraphus and graver beetles on pines as recently as December 4th. Possibly even last week, but I think December 4th was the most recent that we actually observed them.